All right, we got Adam Scott here, and this swing was taken sometime in the last 2 or 3 years. It's a fairly current golf swing, uh, a lot different than he was when he first came out on tour. I maybe I'll post a video of that later, his early day swings. But this swing has been modernized, if you will, in the last 10, 15 years. He's made some changes to it, very subtle, but they are changes. And one reason why I put this swing up here is I want to show people the difference between kind of old school and new school here, the young kids. Adam has kind of morphed a little bit more towards the young swing, or the new breed swing, but let's get into impact. All right, again, we're going to show you the difference here. All right, couple things. Adam, number one, compresses downward with his upper body. Like I said before, any golfer does this for a living, you're going to see this. Upper body is always compressing down. Every good player out there on TV does it. Some do it more than others. Adam now, when he was early in days in tour, had very little, if any, downward compression. But he does now. He's morphed a bit. At the same time, though, he still has extension. As you can see, his upper body is moved away from the target line this way, which allows his arms and whatnot to extend. His right arm's almost extend completely there, almost. Here, he's got right arm's almost fully extended, and that's a lot different than these young kids, the Walking Nemums, the Akshay Bhatias, all these young kids that have a lot of side bend and tilt. In this case, Adam's relying a little bit more on his hands and forearms to skirt the club face for impact. Whereas that new breed, the young kids are just completely rotating around. The new kids now, they're just completely full bore, rotate the hips around, pivot, turn. The old school swingers, like Adam here, he's old school. You're going to see a little bit of hesitation here through impact or post impact. Let me see if I can get him to. And again, I want you to watch this area of his swing. All right, let me get the line out of there. Right around there, right there. Just a slight hesitation there to allow the hands to pass. And 20 years ago, that was a lot more. So I kind of, like I said, I like his changes he's made. And one thing about this swing here is he obviously doesn't have all that right side bend and tilt these young kids do. But at the same time, you know, he's 42 years old, and I don't think he's ever had any major back issues, to be honest with you. His swing is built for longevity. And again, he keeps himself in shape. He'll be swinging this way well into his early 50s. Just two different ways of skinning a cat.